All right, boys and girls, we got some news out of Chevy. Chevy obviously posted this video and it's the new updates and new upgrades for the what you might want to call it the mid-cycle refresh of the 2026 Corvette or the upcoming 2026 Corvette. But nonetheless, it marks a mid-cycle refresh. Now, what are we going to talk about? There's a lot of interior changes. There's some big interior changes. There's a lot of changes when it comes to the whole vehicle, and we're going to get into that. Motor One has the article. We're going to cover it all. We're going to share some pictures because the interior has officially changed. The wall of buttons is officially gone. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I am excited. Any news that comes out of Chevy is something that I love sharing and love talking about. What is going on, boys and girls, and welcome back to another video. If you guys are rocking with the content, do your boy a solid one. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Let's get rocking. So the article says Chevrolet is listening to customers, and we officially now have the first official look at the new two-seater cockpit. Right off the bat, you'll notice that the controversial spine of wall buttons or spine of buttons is gone. The climate controls are relocated to a horizontal strip on the dash just above the center console and below the central climate vent. The spine itself is actually there, but it isn't nearly prominent and now serves as a grab handle for passengers, probably because it's so quick that the passenger, by the way, I'm a horrible passenger. If you ever put me in a fast car as a passenger, I am a horrible passenger. So let's look at this picture right here and let's actually make it bigger. And this is the picture here of the Corvette. It actually slides to the right, and I'm gonna go to the other one. Is this one right here. So first things first that we notice is that yes, the wall of buttons is pretty much gone. I love the steering wheel. I've always been in love with the steering wheel. I call them the half cut wheels because obviously they're not complete circle. But we see the instrument cluster now. We still have that big in-dash there that looks amazing. But the buttons now we can see in their horizontal, and we have the two cup holder, which I honestly think this is the interior that the Corvette needed since day one. That is my take on it. It says you'll also notice a lot more digital real estate. The center screen stretches further across the dash and grows 12.7 inches inside. Actually, you know, of course, we are including the one on the right, which is the infotainment. The driver faces a new 14.0 inch digital screen. And to the left of that is a brand new 6.6 inch, which is also touchscreen, serving as an auxiliary display. Is where you'll find the driver's centric information like mileage or readouts from the performance traction management system. A new carbon fiber cover over the large driver display is standard on the 01 and optional for the E-Ray or the CO6. Now, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I think the E-Ray is an amazing vehicle, that all-wheel drive with the hybrid engine. I think Chevrolet knocked it out of the park with that car. But the 01 is another beast. But with these new upgrades, this is gonna put the cap on the bottle. Like, these upgrades is exactly what Corvette fans have been talking or screaming about. We have another picture of it here. So the one that it looks, and I'm always getting a call whenever I'm doing these videos, the one that it looks, the 6.6 is this one here on the side that we could see. That is where it says hybrid, and it tells you how much left on the hybrid, but it also does the readouts that they were talking about. It obviously expands all across the dash, which I love it because it's so curved that it's like actually just looking at you. Like there's nothing like kind of pointing out to the passenger. It's just kind of like a confined cockpit just for you, in my take. Now, I love the fact that it has the carbon fiber accents. Some of them will have that carbon fiber accent. I don't think all of them come with it. The two cup holder here is exceptional. Like, that is a must. And then we still have your buttons here. Now, going to further down the article, and we're going to look at some pictures now. When we get to this part of the article, it says only vet connoisseurs will identify the 2026 model, because these are some of the upgrades that it's coming with. Will identify the 2026 models from the outside. Hardtop models have a new electronic roof, which is actually called electrochromic roof, that has adjustable tint settings for the glass. That is amazing. The E-Ray gets a standard body color rocker panels. Blue brake calipers are available for the E-Ray and the CO6. A new center stripe is offered in red and carbon flash. Roswell green metallic and blade silver metallic join the exterior color palette. The green looks amazing. If I can find a picture, I'm going to post it here. And the only performance upgrades, the 01 with the ZTK performance package gets new brakes with massive 10 piston calibers in the front, 6 pistons in the rear, and ceramic discs all around. That is amazing. Also, I'm going to be saying amazing in this video a lot because I'm in love with this Corvette. This is so good that Chevy's actually doing this and is bringing what every enthusiast was asking for. Carbon fiber wheels here look amazing. Let's look at some more pictures. This is kind of like the interior. I love this. Obviously, this one it's not covered with carbon fiber. We can still see that the cockpit wraps around. I love that steering wheel, man. I'm in love with that steering wheel. Massive, the blue brakes here. We can see them for the E-Ray. Now, this is the roof that they were talking about that changes the tint, and that's also pretty nice. Now, this picture I love. This upgrade here is where you can see on the interior. This I love. Do I care so much maybe about the carbon fiber in the interior? Probably not. Not as much, because this looks amazing. This looks badass. Now we move forward here. We have the gray color that doesn't have the carbon fiber. We still see it on the wheel, and which, by the way, I love that orange accent that it has to it and the orange stitching, but it's not overfloated with carbon fiber. Here we see one that does have the carbon fiber. I do like it, but it's not my choice of going to. It's obviously a mix of a little bit of gray, a little bit of, suede with black, and then the carbon fiber. It looks amazing. Now, if we look at the middle dash or the middle center console here, we have the wireless charging right in front of the cup holders. We also have the buttons for park, reverse, neutral, and drive there, and that, I think it's very well placed. And this is with the top off. Look, honestly, I think this upgrade is something that the Corvette fans were screaming for a long time. To finalize the article, it says Corvette is the ultimate American racing sports car, which is why it has remained the luxury sports segment leader for more than 20 years. With the next competitor a distant second in terms of market share, in terms of market share, said Scott Bell, Vice President of Chevrolet Global. With these updates, the mid-engine Corvette will continue to cement its leadership for years to come. Chevy isn't ready to talk pricing for the 2026 Corvette yet. Look at that information to come later this year. Honestly, I am in love. I think these upgrades were exactly what the enthusiast was asking for. Corvette, very well made. Chevrolet, I mean, you guys are doing it. You guys are doing it. 2 thumbs up for Chevrolet. You guys are doing it, and you guys are making it happen. Anyways, if you guys are rocking with the content, short little fun video today, just kind of going over the Corvette upgrades. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the thumbs up and the subscribe for your boy. Do your boy a solid one. We are on the road to 23,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys on the next one.